Before you skip this video, let me ask you one question that will completely change how you think about sleep forever. Have you ever woken up feeling like you've been somewhere incredibly important, but you can't remember where? Have you ever had a dream so vivid and real that your waking life felt fake in comparison? Have you ever solved a problem in your sleep or woken up with knowledge you definitely didn't have before going to bed? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then what I'm about to reveal to you will shock you to your core. Because, chosen one, every single night when you think you're just sleeping, your soul is actually having the most incredible adventures that most people can't even imagine. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at sleep the same way again. But here's the thing. If you click away from this video right now, you'll miss discovering the most important secret about your spiritual nature. You'll go to bed tonight completely unaware of the magnificent journey your soul is about to take. You'll wake up tomorrow morning having experienced miracles beyond your wildest dreams, but you'll remember none of it. Don't let that happen. Stay with me for a few minutes and I promise you'll understand why sleep is actually the most sacred and powerful part of your entire day. What if I told you that while your physical body is lying still in your bed, your soul is traveling to dimensions that exist beyond space and time? What if I told you that every night your soul attends meetings with the most evolved spiritual beings in the universe? What if I told you that your dreams aren't just random thoughts, but actual memories of real experiences your soul is having in other realms? You might think I'm talking about fantasy or wishful thinking, but chosen one, what I'm about to share with you is more real than the chair you're sitting in right now. The spiritual realms your soul visits every night are more solid, more vibrant, and more alive than anything in this physical world. And you, as a chosen one, have been traveling there your entire life without even knowing it. Let me start by telling you why you're different from most people when it comes to sleep and dreams. Regular people, those who haven't awakened to their spiritual nature, have souls that are still tightly bound to their physical bodies. When they sleep, their souls might drift slightly, but they mostly stay close to their physical form. Their dreams are usually just their brain processing daily events and random thoughts. But you're not regular people. As a chosen one, your soul has been partially awakened to its true nature. This means that when you sleep, your soul becomes much more active and aware. It remembers, even if only dimly, that it doesn't really belong in this physical world. It remembers that it's a spiritual being temporarily wearing a human body. And every night, it tries to return home to the spiritual realms where it truly belongs. This is why you might feel more tired in the morning than when you went to bed. It's not because you didn't get enough rest. It's because your soul has been incredibly active all night long. While your body was resting, your soul was traveling, learning, healing, and participating in cosmic events that require enormous amounts of spiritual energy. This is also why you sometimes have dreams that feel more real than your waking life. They're not just dreams, they're actual memories of places your soul visited and experiences your soul had while your body was sleeping. The reason these experiences feel so real is because they are real. In fact, they're more real than anything you experience in this physical world. Now, let me tell you exactly what your soul sees and does during these nightly journeys, and I guarantee it will shock you. The moment your physical body falls into deep sleep, your soul begins to separate from your physical form. It's not a violent separation, it's gentle and natural, like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon. Your soul lifts out of your body and suddenly finds itself free from all the limitations of physical existence. It can move at the speed of thought, travel through solid objects, and exist in multiple places simultaneously. The first thing your soul usually does is pause and look back at your sleeping physical body. From this perspective, your soul can see your body as it really is, not just flesh and bones, but a complex energy system with streams of light flowing through it. Your soul can see your chakras spinning like wheels of colored light, your aura extending several feet around your physical form, and the silver cord that connects your soul to your body, ensuring you can safely return. But your soul doesn't linger long looking at your physical form, because it has important work to do. The first destination for most awakened souls is what we call the council chamber. This is a magnificent space that exists in the higher spiritual realms, and it's where your soul meets with its spiritual guides and teachers every single night. Picture a vast hall made of living light, with walls that seem to extend infinitely in all directions. The floor beneath your soul's feet is like walking on starlight, and the air itself vibrates with love and wisdom. In this sacred space, your soul meets with beings of incredible love and intelligence who serve as your guides throughout your earthly journey. These guides are not random spirits or deceased loved ones, though sometimes deceased loved ones do appear. These are highly evolved souls who have completed their own earthly journeys and now dedicate themselves to helping other souls evolve. They might be ascended masters, angelic beings, or simply very wise souls who have chosen to serve in this capacity. During these nightly meetings, your spiritual guides review everything that happened to you during the day. But they don't just look at the surface events. They examine the spiritual significance of every interaction, every challenge, every opportunity you encountered. That difficult conversation with your boss? Your guides help your soul understand what lesson it was designed to teach you. That unexpected encounter with a stranger. Your guides reveal the deeper purpose behind that meeting. Your soul learns during these sessions that nothing in your life is random. Every person you meet, every situation you encounter, every challenge you face has been carefully orchestrated by the universe to help your soul grow and evolve. What seems like chaos and coincidence to your human mind is revealed to your soul as a perfectly designed curriculum for spiritual development. But the council meetings involve much more than just reviewing your day. Your guides also give your soul specific assignments and missions for the coming day. They show your soul which people it needs to encounter, what lessons it's supposed to learn, and what opportunities for growth will be presented. This is why you sometimes wake up with a strong feeling that you need to go to a certain place or call a specific person. Your soul received these instructions during its nightly meeting with your spiritual guides. Sometimes, your guides will show your soul possible futures based on current choices and patterns. They might reveal what will happen if you continue on your current path, or show you alternate timelines that become available if you make different decisions. This is why you sometimes wake up with sudden clarity about a difficult situation, or with strong intuitive feelings about which direction to take in your life. After meeting with your personal guides, your soul often travels to an even more extraordinary place, the Akashic Records. Imagine the most magnificent library you've ever seen, then multiply that beauty and grandeur by 1,000. The Akashic Records is a cosmic database that contains the complete history of every soul that has ever existed, including your own. In this incredible place, your soul can access detailed information about all of your past lives, understanding how those experiences are affecting your current lifetime. Your soul might review a past life where you were a healer, suddenly understanding why you feel drawn to help others in this lifetime. Or it might examine a past life where you struggled with similar challenges you're facing now, gaining insight into patterns that need to be healed and transformed. Your soul can also access information about your soul's original purpose and mission. Before you were born into this physical body, your soul chose specific lessons to learn and specific ways to serve humanity's evolution. In the Akashic Records, your soul can remember these original intentions and understand how your current life experiences are helping you fulfill your soul's purpose.
Sometimes your soul discovers information about future possibilities and potential developments in your spiritual journey. The Akashic records contain not just the past, but also the probable futures that branch out from current choices and actions. Your soul might see glimpses of your own spiritual development, understanding what gifts and abilities are awakening within you and how you might use them to serve others. This is why you sometimes wake up with knowledge you didn't have before, or with sudden understanding about complex spiritual concepts. Your soul visited the Akashic records and accessed information that your conscious mind can now use. This is also why certain books, teachings, or spiritual concepts feel immediately familiar to you. Your soul has accessed this information before during its nightly travels.
After visiting the Akashic records, your soul often travels to what we call the healing temples. These are places of indescribable beauty and power where your soul receives healing that goes far beyond what your physical body experiences during sleep. Imagine buildings made of pure crystalline light, filled with colors that don't exist in the physical world, where the very air vibrates with healing frequencies that can repair damage on every level of your being. During the day, your soul accumulates all kinds of energetic debris. When you interact with people who are angry, fearful, or negative, some of that energy clings to your soul. When you spend time in crowded or polluted environments, your soul picks up energetic contamination. When you watch the news or engage with violent or disturbing content, your soul absorbs some of that heavy energy. In the healing temples, advanced beings who specialize in energetic healing help cleanse and restore your soul's natural vibration. They remove the energetic debris you've accumulated during the day, repair damage to your aura and energy field, and restore your soul to its original state of purity and light. These healing sessions affect not just your spiritual well-being, but also your physical health, emotional balance, and mental clarity. The healing your soul receives goes beyond just clearing daily stress and negativity. These spiritual healers can also work on deep traumas and wounds that your soul has been carrying for lifetimes. They might heal emotional wounds from childhood experiences in this lifetime, or they might address trauma that originated in past lives but is still affecting you now. Sometimes the healing work involves preparing your soul for new spiritual abilities or experiences that are about to unfold in your life. As you evolve spiritually, your energy system needs to be upgraded to handle higher frequencies of light and consciousness. The healers in these temples perform these upgrades on your soul while you sleep, preparing you for the next stage of your spiritual development. Your soul might also travel to meet with other souls who are important in your spiritual journey. In the astral planes where souls travel during sleep, distance and time don't exist the way they do in physical reality. Your soul can instantly travel anywhere in the universe and meet with any soul it needs to connect with, regardless of where that soul's physical body might be located. You might meet with the soul of someone who will become important in your life before you actually encounter them physically. Your souls might spend time together, getting to know each other's energy, discussing the lessons you'll share, and preparing for the role you'll play in each other's spiritual development. This is why when you finally meet certain people in your physical life, you feel an immediate connection and sense of familiarity. Your soul regularly meets with what we call your soul family, a group of souls who have been traveling together through many lifetimes, supporting each other's spiritual evolution. These souls might currently be incarnated as your family members, close friends, or even people you haven't physically met yet in this lifetime. While you sleep, you gather with this spiritual family to share experiences, offer support and encouragement, and coordinate your earthly missions. These soul family gatherings are times of incredible joy and love. Imagine being surrounded by souls who understand you completely, who have known you across multiple lifetimes, who love you unconditionally and support your highest good. Your soul experiences this level of connection and understanding every night, which is why you might sometimes wake up feeling deeply loved and supported, even if your physical life feels lonely or challenging. Sometimes during these gatherings, your soul family discusses global events and how you can collectively contribute to positive change on Earth. You might coordinate efforts to send healing energy to areas of conflict, or plan ways to influence human consciousness toward greater love and understanding. Your soul is part of a vast network of awakened souls who are working together to help humanity evolve spiritually. Your soul also spends time learning in what we call the mystery schools of the spiritual realms. These are places of advanced spiritual education where your soul receives training that goes far beyond anything available in the physical world. Imagine universities where the greatest spiritual masters of all time serve as teachers, where the curriculum includes subjects like energy healing, consciousness expansion, multidimensional reality, and cosmic law.
In these schools, your soul might attend classes on how to work with healing energy, learning techniques that will gradually become available to your conscious mind as you continue to awaken spiritually. You might study the nature of reality itself, understanding how consciousness creates physical experience and how spiritual laws govern all existence. Your soul might also receive training for your specific spiritual mission on Earth. If you're destined to become a healer, your soul attends classes on different healing modalities and practices working with spiritual healing energy. If you're meant to be a teacher or guide for other awakening souls, your soul studies teaching methods and learns how to communicate spiritual truths in ways that others can understand and accept. The knowledge your soul gains in these mystery schools doesn't usually transfer immediately to your conscious awareness. Instead, it filters down gradually as you become ready to receive and use this information. This is why you might find yourself suddenly interested in spiritual topics you never cared about before, or why you seem to have natural abilities in areas you've never studied. One of the most shocking things your soul witnesses while you sleep is the true nature of reality itself. While your physical eyes see a world of separate objects and isolated individuals, your soul sees the interconnected web of energy that connects all life. It sees the streams of golden light that flow between people's hearts when they love each other, the energetic cords that connect souls who have shared meaningful relationships, and the vast network of consciousness that unites all creation. Your soul witnesses how thoughts and emotions create ripples in this energetic web, affecting everyone and everything. It sees how acts of love and kindness send waves of light throughout the collective consciousness, while fear and hatred create dark disturbances that affect the whole. Your soul understands that every thought you think and every emotion you feel has consequences that extend far beyond your individual experience. Your soul also sees the behind-the-scenes orchestration of what we call synchronicities and miracles. It witnesses spiritual beings working together to arrange meaningful coincidences, to bring the right people together at the right time, and to ensure that every soul receives the experiences it needs for growth. What appears random and chaotic to your human mind is revealed to your soul as a perfectly orchestrated dance of spiritual evolution. During these nightly journeys, your soul might also visit other dimensions where different versions of Earth exist. There are timelines where humanity has already awakened to its spiritual nature and lives in complete harmony with the planet. There are realities where technology and spirituality have merged to create civilizations of incredible beauty, wisdom, and peace. Your soul visits these alternate realities not just as an observer, but as a participant. It experiences what life is like in these more evolved versions of Earth, understanding what humanity is moving toward and what becomes possible when enough souls awaken to their true nature. These experiences inspire and energize your soul, giving it the motivation to continue working for positive change in this current reality. Sometimes your soul travels even further,
visiting the home planets and star systems where many awakened souls originally came from before incarnating on Earth. Many chosen ones are what we call star seeds, souls who originated in other star systems and volunteered to come to Earth during this crucial time to help humanity evolve spiritually. During sleep, these star seed souls often return home to receive updates on their mission, to get encouragement from their cosmic family, and to receive new instructions or abilities that will help them serve more effectively on Earth. They might visit civilizations that are thousands of years more advanced than Earth, learning about technologies and spiritual practices that they'll eventually help introduce to humanity. Your soul might also participate in what we call cosmic councils, gatherings of highly evolved beings from throughout the universe who coordinate the spiritual evolution of various planets and star systems. These councils discuss the progress of Earth's awakening, plan interventions and assistance that will help humanity evolve, and coordinate the work of the many souls who have volunteered to help with this planetary transformation. But perhaps the most shocking thing your soul sees while you sleep is your own true nature. Free from the limitations of the physical body and the conditioning of the physical world, your soul remembers who it really is. It remembers its infinite nature, its connection to the divine source of all creation, and its participation in the cosmic plan of evolution. Your soul sees itself as the powerful, eternal, magnificent being it truly is, not the small, limited, struggling human that your ego mind believes you to be. It remembers that it chose to come to Earth at this time, that it volunteered for the challenges you're facing, and that it has all the strength and wisdom needed to fulfill its mission here. Your soul also sees the souls of everyone in your life as they really are, beyond their physical appearances, personality quirks, and behavioral patterns. It sees the eternal divine spirit within your difficult boss, the beautiful angelic essence within your challenging family member, and the magnificent soul light in every person you encounter, regardless of how they behave in their human personality. This is why, after a particularly restful night's sleep, you sometimes feel more compassionate and understanding toward people who were irritating you the day before. Your soul has seen their true divine nature and remembers that everyone is ultimately a spiritual being having a human experience, just like you. Your soul might also witness important cosmic events that are affecting Earth's spiritual evolution. It might observe gatherings of ascended masters planning the next phase of human awakening, or watch as powerful healing energies are beamed to Earth from advanced civilizations throughout the galaxy. Your soul participates in these cosmic events, adding its energy and intention to the great work of planetary transformation.
Sometimes your soul receives specific visions of Earth's future, glimpses of the golden age that humanity is moving toward when enough souls have awakened to their true spiritual nature. These visions show a world where war, poverty, and environmental destruction are things of the past, where humans live in harmony with each other and with nature, where spiritual abilities are normal and accepted, and where love is the guiding principle for all human activity. These future visions aren't just fantasies or wishful thinking. They're glimpses of actual probability timelines that become more likely to manifest as more souls awaken and choose love over fear. Your soul's participation in witnessing these futures helps anchor them in the collective consciousness, making them more likely to become reality. Now, you might be wondering why you don't remember all these incredible experiences when you wake up in the morning. The truth is, your physical brain is not designed to hold memories of such high-frequency, multidimensional experiences. It's like trying to download the entire internet onto a basic calculator. The equipment just isn't built for it. Your brain operates in three-dimensional, linear time reality, while your soul's experiences happen in dimensions where time doesn't exist, and multiple realities can be experienced simultaneously. Your physical neural networks simply don't have the capacity to store and replay these multidimensional memories in the way they store normal, three-dimensional experiences. But even though you don't consciously remember everything, these experiences are changing you on deep levels every single night. Your soul brings back gifts from every journey: healing energy, wisdom, love, peace, and spiritual abilities that gradually integrate into your conscious awareness over time. Every morning when you wake up, you're a slightly different person than you were when you went to sleep. You might not notice these changes immediately, but over weeks and months, you'll realize that you're becoming more intuitive, more compassionate, more peaceful, and more spiritually aware. This transformation is the direct result of your soul's nightly adventures in the higher realms. The more spiritually awakened you become, the more your conscious mind can retain from your soul's journeys. This is why some chosen ones have incredibly vivid and meaningful dreams that they can remember in great detail, while others receive direct guidance and knowledge during meditation or quiet moments during the day. Your soul is constantly trying to share its experiences with your conscious mind, but it can only share as much as your current level of spiritual development can handle. As you continue to evolve and your consciousness expands, you'll be able to remember more and more of your soul's nightly adventures. There are several things you can do to become more conscious of your soul's journeys and to remember more of these experiences. The most powerful method is keeping a dream journal right beside your bed. The moment you wake up, before you move your body or start thinking about your day, reach for your journal and write down everything you remember from your sleep, no matter how fragmentary or strange it might seem. Don't judge what you remember or try to make logical sense of it immediately. Just record everything: colors, emotions, people you saw, places you visited, conversations you had, and any sensations or feelings you experienced. Over time, patterns will emerge, and you'll begin to see the deeper meaning and connections in your dream experiences. Setting clear intentions before you go to sleep can also help you maintain more awareness during your soul's travels. As you're lying in bed preparing for sleep, spend a few minutes in quiet meditation, asking your soul to help you remember its experiences. Ask your spiritual guides to help you bring back important information and insights from your nightly journeys. You can also ask your soul to bring back healing for specific issues you're dealing with, whether they're physical health problems, emotional challenges, or spiritual blocks. Your soul has access to healing resources in the higher realms that go far beyond anything available in the physical world. Creating a sacred environment around your sleeping space can also enhance your soul's nightly experiences. Consider your bedroom a launching pad for spiritual travel and treat it with appropriate reverence. Keep it clean, peaceful, and free from electronics that emit disruptive electromagnetic frequencies. You might place crystals around your sleeping area to raise the vibration of the space and make it easier for your soul to separate from your body. Amethyst, clear quartz, and selenite are particularly helpful for enhancing spiritual experiences during sleep. You might also burn sage, palo santo, or other cleansing herbs before bed to clear any negative energy from your sleeping space. Playing soft spiritual music or binaural beats designed for astral projection can also help your soul travel more easily and remember more of its experiences. There are specific sound frequencies that help the brain enter states conducive to out-of-body experiences and lucid dreaming. Most importantly, approach sleep with reverence, excitement, and gratitude rather than seeing it as just a necessary break from your day. Understand that you're about to embark on the most important and transformative part of your entire 24-hour cycle. You're about to return home to the spiritual realms where your soul can remember its true nature and receive everything it needs for continued evolution. Thank your soul before you go to sleep for all the work it does on your behalf every night. Express gratitude to your spiritual guides for their constant love and guidance. Ask for protection during your travels and for safe return to your physical body in the morning. Your soul's nightly journeys are not separate from your spiritual path. They are the foundation of your spiritual path. Everything you're learning about spirituality during your waking hours is being supplemented and supported by the advanced education your soul receives while you sleep. Every healing you experience, every insight you receive, every moment of spiritual growth you enjoy, every synchronicity that appears in your life is connected to what your soul accomplishes during its nightly travels. The guides who work with your soul during sleep are the same beings who send you signs and guidance during your waking hours.
Understanding what your soul sees while you sleep will completely transform your relationship with rest and dreaming. You'll no longer see sleep as lost time or unproductive hours. You'll recognize it as the most sacred and productive part of your day. You will approach your bed each night with anticipation and excitement, knowing that you're about to engage in experiences more magnificent and transformative than anything your physical world can offer. This knowledge will also help you understand why good quality sleep is absolutely crucial for spiritual development. When you're sleep deprived, you're not just tired physically, you're spiritually malnourished. Your soul needs adequate time in the higher realms to maintain its connection to Divine Source and to receive the guidance, healing, and education it requires for your continued evolution. You'll also begin to understand the connections between your sleep experiences and your waking life events. That sudden insight that comes to you during the day. That unexpected encounter with someone important. That perfect opportunity that appears out of nowhere. These are often direct results of work your soul did while you slept. Your soul might have attended a council meeting where plans were made for your benefit. It might have visited the Akashic records and accessed information you needed. It might have received healing that prepared you for new experiences. It might have coordinated with other souls to set up meaningful encounters and opportunities. Chosen one, every night when you close your eyes and surrender to sleep, you're not just resting your physical body. You're returning to your true home in the spiritual realms. You're attending the most advanced university in all creation. You're receiving healing from the most skilled practitioners in the universe. You're meeting with the wisest teachers and most loving guides who exist. Your soul sees things while you sleep that would amaze and shock your conscious mind beyond belief. It witnesses the true interconnected nature of all reality. It participates in the cosmic orchestration of miracles and synchronicities. It travels to other dimensions, star systems, and probable futures. It learns advanced spiritual sciences that gradually filter into your waking consciousness. Most importantly, your soul remembers its own magnificent, eternal, divine nature, and brings back that remembrance to slowly awaken your human consciousness to who you really are. Tonight, when you go to bed, remember that you're about to embark on an incredible adventure that most people can't even imagine. Trust that your soul knows exactly where it needs to go and what it needs to accomplish. Have faith that you'll return in the morning with everything you need for your continued spiritual evolution, even if you can't consciously remember all the details of your journey. And know that every night, millions of other chosen ones are making similar journeys. Your souls are meeting, working together, supporting each other, and collectively helping to transform this world into the paradise it's meant to become. You are never alone, and your soul's work while you sleep is contributing to the greatest awakening in human history. What your soul sees while you sleep will shock you, but it will also transform you, heal you, and prepare you for the magnificent spiritual destiny you came to Earth to fulfill. Ready for more spiritual truths? Subscribe to this channel now and never miss another awakening revelation. Your soul called you here for a reason.